Who are these secret planets? It is revealed in the Book of Light. What are the secret, sacred planets to us? Intimately connected with us. They are all together in Ogdoad, pointing at 8. Why? Earth chain is the 8th in it, but not sacred. Are there more than 7 sacred planets? Yes, 12 of them, which includes the 5 highest. So, our planetary chain has actually 12 globes, built by the 12 sacred planets or planetary chains. How do the 7 families or life waves pass from globe to globe of the chain? In succession. For what purpose? To gain experience of the forces of matter, including of the various cosmic planes. Overcome desire for it, and you have overcome. Attained nirvana. Buddha did it. But beware. Rather try it step by step, life after life. What is the Christian God? That is a creator, a demiurge, or demiurg, we can also say, which classifies him or it as one of endless many Elohim, since creation applies limitation, or rather restricted activity within something greater, yes. But what is the that or tat in the Vedas? Neither creator nor non-creator. It simply is devoid of attributes. You want to become that? Become devoid of attributes. The moment you try it, you will see the difficulty. So if you want to attain it, rather walk the middle path, as also taught in the Book of Light. Not everybody is a giant of overcoming like Gautama Buddha. Buddha attained it. But he even overcame Tat. And this is the unspeakable mystery. He attained a state beyond being devoid of attributes. Who can fathom it may fathom it. How did he overcome that state devoid of attributes? He observed that too in meditation and attained nirvana. It's not given to everyone. Is it the Adi Buddhi of Northern Buddhism? Yes. It is their primal Buddhi. Are there other names for that cosmic reservoir, Svabhavat? Other terms would be Akasha of Brahmanical scriptures, cosmic waters of Hebrew Old Testament. Are lost souls soulless beings? No. Lost souls have a monadic rupture. What is that? The golden thread uniting the lower thinking entity with the higher self is ruptured completely. Broken completely off from its higher self. Such a being is truly lost. Where does it end? Such a being or monadic reflection sinks at death into the 8th sphere, the planet of death. Many worldly and religious rulers of the past are among such lost souls. and many of the present will be, and will be on the planet of death. What then is a soulless being? Its golden thread, connected to the higher self, has been worn, very thin, but not yet ruptured completely. There is still hope. Book of Light teaches, lost souls are beings who are or were so utterly complete evil, sorcerers, black magicians, etc., that they cut themselves off completely from their monad. But soulless beings are not yet that utterly evil. How can soulless beings be saved from becoming lost souls? One single, holy, impersonal aspiration suffices to cause reunion with the monad. I give you an example. Even when one just has the Book of Light in his home without even having read it, he can never be or become a lost soul. Soulless people live almost in their lower principles, food and sex. Almost only there. In other words, the majority. Such people have no moral sense, but they are often mentally and psychically very strong. We find these people also often as worldly and religious leaders, can't be repeated often enough, abusing their powers. So hell awaits them after death, no matter how beautiful their life and luxurious and whatever may have been during existence in the body. So hell awaits them. And then a new life of pain and suffering. So look around, see the pain and suffering in the world of seemingly innocent people, and you will understand. As man sows, he will reap. Life after life should be added in the Bible, and was there. But we know from the Book of Light that the teaching of reincarnation was removed from the Bible. For the world of today is in a terrible situation, and there is no other salvation for all of us but the teaching of the Book of Light. And who doesn't want to attain that knowledge, that's up to him or herself. Suffering will be the consequence. Because Jesus already said, the truth shall set you free, dear friends. We are in the age of Aquarius. And we left the age of Pisces. It was the necessary age of believers, yes. But right now, believers are not satisfied anymore with a belief. They want to become knowers. And they can do that with the Book of Light. What are we human beings? We are composite beings with an immortal, imperishable monad. But what with the monad of a lost soul? The monad will forget such being, will forget such existence and reflect newly into material world. How did we become what we are? We longed for it. Or rather, now we earn the results of our longing. And thus we are taught what we should want and what we should not want. What happens when we only think selfish thoughts running downwards? The golden thread uniting you with the monad, wears out. Some, though, have a silver thread. Please reveal to me the secret of the planet of death and what it does to lost souls. No. Please reveal to me the secret of the planet of death. And so I was asked that question thrice. I will respond. Spiritually evil people, among them most of our worldly and religious leaders, shall suffer avicii nirvana on the planet of death. They suffer, in quotation marks, eternally. Eternally in quotation marks. Because what arises must pass away. And even eons of suffering will pass. I shall give you an example. Imagine someone drills on your teeth and their nerves, but without you losing consciousness. Imagine that pain. And it is just a slight percentage of what a lost soul is suffering in avicii nirvana. This lost soul is then victim of revenge, hatred, antagonism generated by itself. It is a fallen spirit crystallized into matter, experiencing on the planet of death eons of misery until it finally dissolutes. Many years ago I saw for myself beings encased, trapped, caught in stone, in marble. They were moving there. This is a situation, you are caught there, you are aware of everything going around you, but you are caught in that cell. It is, we should rather not talk any longer about it. But the question was, what is a lost soul in comparison to a Chohan? A Chohan is the high pole of consciousness. A lost soul is the low pole. When will I become a master? When your corruptible will become incorruptible. What now is with monads whose vehicles were lost souls? Those monads reflect again and again and again, but it may happen that they remain behind as the racial life wave moves on. They will have to repeat the round. They will have to repeat the round. And another secret revealed in the Book of Light is that, yes, even among masters are those, some, very few, who had to repeat the round. Imagine you have to repeat the class in school 2 times. Then, although you didn't pass the test, you're much ahead of those who come newly into the class that you have to repeat. Meditate on that knowledge. Questions and answers concerning the planetary chain of Earth and the rounds. Earth chain has 7 globes. Globe A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Where does the life wave begin on these globes? It begins on globe A, or rather it began there, running there through cycles, then entering globe B, completing there, entering C.